What's up, guys? 6 best bets and lock of the week. You guys know me. I do this every Wednesday. I'm running a little bit late, but let's go. Currently 8:20, but let's go. Hope you guys all had a great day. God bless. The best is blessed. We've been killing it with the streams, guys. We've been doing very good with the streams, guys. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. This is my 6 best bets and my lock of the week. We're going to be talking about, of course, my 6 best bets, my lock of the week, a parlay section, and 2 bonuses. We're currently on a 2-fight lock of the week streak with Navajo Sterling and Joe Pyfer. I think you guys might like this one. This one's a little bit risky, but I think you guys are going to like this lock of the week. So without further ado, my 6 best bets and my lock of the week. My first most confident pick, baby. Let's go. First most confident pick, Walter Walker. Walter Walker, minus 340. Muhammad Usman, plus 250. Walter only has 1 loss. That was in his UFC debut against Lucas Bresky. He's now on a 3-fight win streak, beating all guys by heel hook. Mo Usman 3-2 out of his last 5, losing to Mick Parkin and Thomas Peterson. But he just beat Hamdi Abdelawab in a fight that I thought he lost, but he did win 3 months ago. He looked terrible in that fight. Walter by submission on points. I like his money line as well. When we look at what Walter has to offer, guys, the heel hook king, guys, he will snatch your heel hook. And one thing I like about Walter is Walter Walker reveals he carries the Walker name, which isn't in his real name, as a sign of respect to his brother Johnny Walker. I took the name Walker when I joined the UFC. I changed my name, that it was like a gift for my brother Johnny Walker. My real name is Walter Ignacio. Walter Walker is because of my brother. It was like a gift or a sign of respect because my brother let me start this life. And I love that, guys. I really do. You know, I was a guy who bet on Walter Walker and was mad when he lost against Lucas Bresky, but he was out of shape. He's doing so much better now, and I can confidently say that he's going to fight for my money. Let's go Walter Walker. I will say he did get tagged up by Kennedy while he was going for that heel hook. When you go for a heel hook, remember, it leaves you susceptible, and a guy like Mo Usman does have power, so we have to be careful with that. If Walter Walker wins on Saturday, he will have the UFC's longest active win streak at heavyweight, but he is no rush to fight for the championship until he feels that he is ready. I like this stat, you know. Shout out to Aaron Broster. I like this stat. Shout out to my guy Walter Walker. Walter Walker has made his iPhone his lock screen a picture of Muhammad Usman ahead of his UFC Rio fight. I put Usman's photo because I think he wants to destroy my family and my hype and what I have. This helps me stay on the phone less and focus on what I have to do. My lock of the week, guys, is going to be the second, third. It's going to be the third. My lock of the week is going to be the third most confident pick of the week. I should have said that earlier. Second most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's go. Vitor Petrino 12-2. Vitor Petrino minus 320. Thomas Peterson plus 235. Petrino is 12-2. Can make some questionable decisions, like against Anthony Smith. He jumped into that guillotine. And against Dustin Jacoby, he got read like a book. He made his heavyweight debut against Austin Lane, and he won by rear naked choke. Peterson is a tricky fighter, 10-3, lost to Jamal Pokes and Shamil Gaziev, but he just recently beat Dontel Mays. Petrino to get the job done, ITD, or even by decision if necessary. Petrino for the dub. I like his money line. Let's go, my guy Petrino. When we look at what he has to offer, guys, he's working every day, and this is what I like to see. You know, one thing is consistency. You know, you lose, consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to keep on working. Shout out to MMA Racks. Give him a follow if you guys haven't. Pick, stay away. Not going to attempt to fate with getting burned by Petrino in the minus 300 range again. The difference in athleticism here appears obvious, but Peterson owns more all-around, well-rounded skills than the line implies. I love the way he breaks it down, guys. Shout out to him. He's telling you guys, be careful with this one. And, guys, Vitor Petrino reveals the secrets of his new power in the heavyweight division. So he shows that he has new power. He's leveled up since moving up to heavyweight, guys. So my third most confident pick of the week. My lock of the week's the fourth, actually, so excuse me, guys. My lock of the week's the fourth, not the third. My third most confident pick of the week, baby. I got mixed up. Mario Pinto, 10-0. The lock of the week's going to be right after this. Mario Pinto, minus 102. Jonathan Denise, minus 125. Denise switched to the favorite. He was an underdog slightly, not too many days ago, but now the odds have flipped. We have to remember, Denise, had Chick-fil-A. Denise was getting out-grappled by Austin Lane. Pinto is a striker who had a successful debut and can wrestle if needed. 6 wins by KO, 1 win by sub, and 3 wins by decision. He can go a full 15 as well. Finish Austin Lane. He finished Austin Lane, and he landed a beautiful right hook in round 2. Mario Pinto to get the job done. I like him by KO, but his money line, let's take it just to be safe. Let's go, my guy Mario Pinto for the dub. Look at what Mario Pinto has to offer, guys. This is what I like to see. The training footage that a lot of fighters don't like to post on their Instagram. This is what I always try to look. I look at the Instagram and I look at the Twitter. You know, I try to stalk these fighters in order to see what they can offer. Obviously, not anybody can look good on mitts, but it's easier to look good on mitts than it is to look good in the cage. We look at Mario Pinto, what he has to offer, guys. He's in there every day. Let's go, my guy Mario Pinto for the dub. When we look at what he did to Austin Lane, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if he replicates that against Denise. So, my lock of the week now. What's he going to be? Think about it in your head, guys. My 4th most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's go. Joel Alvarez, 22-3. Let me cook, though. Let me cook. He's a minus 560. Alvarez. Vicente Luque, plus 330. The lock of the week is going to be Alvarez by KO or submission inside the distance. Alvarez by KO or sub, minus 270. That's the lock of the week. So Alvarez money line is wide. I figured we cook up with this one. Vicente Luque is currently winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing. 23-11, has been in the UFC for a while and has been through wars. But ever since Jeff Neal, he hasn't been the same. Luque is 2-3 out of his last 5, losing to Neal, Buckley, and Kevin Holland. Give me Alvarez for the dub. His most recent loss is to Arman due to the heavy grappling. He's on a 3-fight win streak. Marcia Casey, Elvis Brenner, Jakar Close. He needs to start early, get the job done. ITD. 100% finish rate for Joel Alvarez. Let's continue it. Joel by KO or sub is the lock of the week, guys. When we look at what he has to offer, guys, he has 11, 16, 17 subs, and he has 3, 4, 5 KOs. Give me Joel Alvarez by KO or submission inside the distance. Any round. If you guys are wondering if he has to do it in a certain amount of time, nope. It could be 4 minutes and 59 seconds. It's around 3. If he gets the finish, we still hit at a minus 270. Let's go, my guy, Joel Alvarez. When we look at what he has to offer, he can get taken down. You know, he's long. He's making his welterweight debut. It's going to be a little bit dicey. It's going to be a little bit crazy. And he is starting to get a little bit of gray hair. You know, time flies so fast, guys. It's insane, guys. But let's go with my guy, Joel Alvarez. Just 42 combined finishes between Joel Alvarez and Vicente Luque. Who do you think gets the job done and how at UFC Rio? I love the way that these guys put it. Shout out to TNT on Sports. Now we're going to go into my 5th most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's go. 5th most confident pick of the week, baby. Montel Jackson. Montel Jackson minus 330. Deiveson Figueiredo plus 235. Former flyweight champion of the world is set to face off against number 15 ranked Montel Jackson. I say 15 because I believe he just took Marcus McGee's spot at 15. He's no longer number 16 ranked. You know, shows that the UFC's keeping an eye on him. It's insane. On Tapology, the picks are 50-50. I love it. I love fights like this, guys. Reminds me of Reyes versus Olberg when it was 50-50. I love this. Montel Jackson's on a 6-fight win streak since losing to Brett Johns. He also lost to Ricky Simon back in 2018, but is so much of a better athlete now than he was 6 years ago. Figgy's on a 2-fight losing skid to Peter Yan and former title challenger Corey Sandhagen. Montel Jackson is coming off of that impressive win over Daniel Marcos, who was undefeated at the time. Give me Montel Jackson to edge out a decision. I like his money line just to be safe. It's parlayable as well. Figgy is just making a fast turnaround ever since his knee got blown out, that knee injury. Give me Montel Jackson for the dub. We look at what he has to offer, guys. Guys, I've been watching Montel Jackson for a while, guys. This guy has cardio, guys. 10.5 miles. He's running miles for days, guys. Look, I'll show you here too as well. He's running 11 miles. 11 miles over here. 11 miles, and he times it as well. 10.35 mile pace, 1 hour and 56 time. Guys, this is insane. Guys, he runs a lot, guys. He is always working on that cardio. I love to see it from Montel Jackson. And guys, come on. Montel Jackson fight week, baby. Let's fucking go. My 6th most confident pick of the week, baby. What's it gonna be? Let's go. Let's go. This is how legends are made. Mateusz Gamrot minus 120. Charles Oliveira minus 106. Charles DuBronx, former multiple-time defending champion. They screwed him over with the scale being over 0.5 the day that he fought Gaethje. He didn't actually miss weight that fight, but he still won that fight. Oliveira has been in wars. He grew up in the UFC. He's a kill or be killed fighter. What does he say? A wounded lion is still a lion. He is willing to get to war and go to war every time he steps into that octagon. 23-11 in the UFC. Only won by decision 4 times for Oliveira. Gamrot is number 8 ranked, taking the spot of Fiziev, who pulled out not too long ago. Short notice for the gamer, but I think he gets the job done. Give me the grappler to nullify the subs and survive. Gamrot for the dub. Momentum is important, and Olives got put out cold against Ilya 3 months ago. I can see this being a war, though. I can see Oliveira dropping Mateusz Gamrot over the top, and Gamrot going for a deep ankle pick and having to push him off and throwing Oliveira going for triangles, Oliveira going for arm bars, Oliveira going crazy, darce that he threatened Arman Tsarukyan in. Gamrot, you better be on point, my guy, and you better be ready. When we look at what Gamrot has to offer, he's a cardio machine. I think his cardio is going to be on point. I don't think that this short notice has anything. Obviously, the switch, when you fight somebody on short notice, it can be advantageous to the other guy than it is to this guy. But I still think that this is a very good matchup for Gamrot. When we look, he's a cardio machine, guys. Been working every day, guys. When we look, I believe he's at American Top Team. Yes, he's at American Top Team, guys. It's a very good gym. I reckon Dustin Poirier has jumped the ghillie on him like at least 100 times. I know Dustin is nowhere near as securing the ghillie as Oliveira, but I still think that I love this as well, guys. I still think that Gamrot should be able to win. Mateusz Gamrot gets booed in Brazil. The crowd chants, "Uva morir." This is what I like, guys. When the stakes are high, when everything's on the line, guys, this is what I like. This is what I like to see. Mateusz Gamrot minus 110. He's at minus 120 now. Gamer is the type of pressure wrestler who will give Charles problems. Keep coming all 5 rounds, just tucking that chin. Charles coming back too soon after sleeping. I will give a percent of my profits to the people who like to tweet. You know, he's kind of, baiting on Twitter. But, guys, remember, Kamaru Usman said to Tyron Woodley, I'm coming all night. I'm coming all 5 rounds. I think Gamrot's going to come all over the place, guys. Pause, but I do think Gamrot's going to get this job done. Let's go, my guy, Gamrot, for the dub. Keep on coming. Keep on going. All 5 rounds. Let's go, my guy. My first bonus. Let's go. Let's get into it. Deiveson Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson. I say minus 330 for Montel Jackson. Deiveson Figueiredo plus 235. Over 2.5 minus 192. Under 2.5 plus 150. We're going to go with the over 2.5. Over 2.5 is 2 minutes and 30 seconds into round 3. I still think that it's going to be hit. Obviously, we got to worry about Deiveson Figueiredo's knee. If he starts wrestling, if he takes the back of Montel Jackson, he could sneak in a rear naked choke. But, guys, I think this is going to be a very competitive fight. And I know Figgy's 37 years old. But we already have Jackson's money line. Give me the over 2.5 at a minus 192. Let's go. The second bonus. What's it going to be, baby? Let's go. Second bonus, Charles Oliveira versus Gamrot. What's it going to be? Gamrot minus 120. Charles Oliveira minus 106. Throw that out the window. Let's go with the over 2.5. Over 2.5 minus 130. Under 2.5 plus 104. You guys know with the bonus, I let you pick whether you want the over or under 2.5. In this case, I like the over 2.5 in the main event at a minus 130. I think this fight goes 5, 10, 11, 12, 12 minutes and 30 seconds into 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I think this fight goes, I think it lasts 12 minutes and 31 seconds. I think the main event to go over 12 minutes and 30 seconds should hit. Let's go with the over 2.5. Now let's get into the parlays. Let me know what you guys think, guys. The parlay section, here it is. Parley Time. Open up your wallets and let's bet on some fist fights. Yeah. Joel by KO or sub. You guys know that's the lock of the week. Let me make sure this is all good. Joel by KO or sub. Remember, the more confident we go down, the better, I think, but there's no in particular order. You guys can mix and match as well. Joel Alvarez by KO or sub. Jackson by decision, over 2.5 main event. You guys see what I'm doing. I'm kind of mixing and matching. 3-leg plus 433. I like it. I try to give you guys a little bit more odds. Let's stop playing conservative. I mean, conservative sometimes works, but we can go crazy. I got 2 cycle parlays in this one as well. Michael Laswell, who I didn't include, but I'm confident in to beat Lucas Almeida. Mario Pinto in the main event doesn't go the distance. 3-leg plus 358. I love this one. Just in case you're in a position where, all your parlays miss. Aswell, Pinto, and main event doesn't go the distance. Next one. Luan Lecerda, Palastri, and Walker. 3-leg plus 115. You want to play it safe? You want to cash out early? I like this 3-leg. Next parlay. 5-leg. Walker, Mesequita, who's the Brazilian. Petrino, and Carpenter. Clayton Carpenter and Aswell. This one's a little bit risky. 5-leg plus 487. Cycle parlay. Walker by sub. Pinto by KO. And Aswell by decision. 3-leg plus 2,438. You guys know I had to throw out a cycle parlay. Next parlay. Over 2.5. Carpenter versus Filo. Plus the over 2.5 in the main event. Plus 179. Conservative, but I like it. I'm confident in it. Next parlay. Cycle parlay. Mesequita, who's fighting Irina Alexkiva. Mesequita by sub. Alvarez by KO. And Jackson by decision. 3-leg plus 948. You see what I'm doing with the cycle parlays? With a cycle parlay, 1 win by KO, 1 win by sub, and 1 win by decision. It could even be a double chance. We could put Alvarez by KO or sub. The point of the cycle parlay is to get the correct methods of victory and get a little bit more juice, a little bit more squeeze out of our parlays. Now, the next parlay, Aswell plus Gamrot. 2-leg plus 199. I think there's value there, but obviously we got to worry with Gamrot. It's a main event against the hometown guy. Next parlay, last parlay, Palastri, Walker, and Petrino. 3-leg plus 105. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know if you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys enjoy the parlay section. What's your favorite part of the video? The lock of the week, the bonus, the parlays. What's your favorite part of the video, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed. We're headed to UFC Rio. Obrigado. Let's go. May the best man win. I love good competition. Peace. Have a great day. And spooky skeletons are trickling down your spine. Let's go. Peace. I'll be live probably Monday and Tuesday, so stay tuned, guys. Peace. Have a great day. God bless. Hey,